Alright folks, today I want to show you how to play Miss Me More by Kelsea Ballerini. And this is a fairly easy song. Most of the verse has just two chords in it, just goes back and forth. And I will warn you now that if you look this up on the internet, you'll find a bunch of different versions. And I looked at a bunch of them, and I didn't think any of them were right. So you may not find that you think that mine is right, but I went through it I played it through about 6 different times, and I finally got it down to where I think the chord changes really are. Now, the problem with this song is that it's almost all bass. It's bass and drums, and so in rock they like to use power chords, which are by definition you can't tell whether it's a major or a minor chord, and so it has this real power feel to it. That's why I call them power chords. But this song kind of has that issue where there's a lot of bass in it, and so it's really hard to sometimes tell what the actual chord they're playing is, because all you hear are these bass notes, okay, which could form a bunch of different chords. So at any rate, these are the chords I've come up with. I'll put the music up here so that you can see the words and the lyrics and the music together. But I just want to give you a couple quick tips on how to play this. The first thing is that we're not going to do a lot of hand position changes on this song, which is good. We're going to play an A minor, and we're going to from that we're going to go to a D minor, which is simply dropping down your ring finger there on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and dropping your index finger down on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Okay, and then you lift that back up for your A minor again. You lift up your index and your ring finger, so you got your middle finger there at the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Okay, so that's half the song right there. The other chords you're going to use are an F chord. So again, this finger stays exactly where it's at, and you're going to put your index finger back on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So the difference between an A minor, an F, and a D minor are all just one finger at a time. Okay, A minor, F, D minor. Okay, so and then the last chord is a G. Okay, and the way I like to transition in this song we're going to go from the F chord to the G chord, and the way I like to do that is I take my index or my middle finger and I just drop it down, because it's already on the 2nd fret. I drop it from the 4th string to the 1st string. My index finger is already on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and I want to transition it over to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then the last thing I do as far as the mechanics of making that chord is I drop my ring finger down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Okay, so if you're kind of wondering how to get from the F to the G chord, that's kind of mechanically the way I do it. This finger, the middle finger, comes down first, then the index finger comes over, and then the ring finger comes down. So at any rate, that's all there is to the song. Again, have fun playing it. Again, A minor, D minor, F, and G. And just put on the song, pull up the sheet music, and play it. It's a fun song.